This is a Security Weekly production. Hi everyone, welcome to Stogie Geeks News. This is April 8th, 2016, and I'm your host, Paul Asadorian, joined on the lines via Skype by Mr. Will Cooper. Welcome, Will.
Hey, Paul.
So we got some cigar news to talk about, and it kicks off with A.J. Fernandez.
Yeah, so A.J. Fernandez this week announced a new cigar line. It's called the Portfolio Series. And the Portfolio Series, it sounds like it's going to be one of those series where, AJ's probably got a ton of blends lying around, and there's probably some really good ones. So they're going to try to get some of these to market. They're personal and experimental blends. The first one that's going to come out is a 4.5 by 48. I guess it's like a Rothschild size. The name of the cigar is called Last Call. And the idea with that cigar, and there was some additional information that Cigar Insider had this week. Last Call was one of AJ's personal blends, and AJ's a big football fan, and he would give that cigar out in the fourth quarter as the last cigar of the night. Because it's a small cigar.
That's a good story. It sounds like Ernesto's Humidor from Ernesto Perez Carrillo.
Yeah, and like I said, a lot of these blenders, they probably have hundreds and hundreds of blends, and there's probably some really good ones that you can get to market as we can get the tobacco. So some of these Portfolio series are going to be regular production, like the Last Call, and some of them will be more limited in nature. Last Call is, like I said, it's only going to be available in that 4.5 by 48, $5 a cigar. So again, AJ Fernandez continuing to tap that value price market there, and has done very well there so far.
And La Aurora has some new releases, which I'm always excited about. Great cigars coming out of La Aurora.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that we'll start seeing these in Havana Cigar Club, which is probably the largest La Aurora retailer in the country, one of the largest ones in the country, as far as I know. But La Aurora loves to commemorate their anniversary.
They do.
They have a rich history from 1903. So this year is the 113th edition, and they've come out with two new blends that kind of commemorate some additional milestones. One is the La Aurora 1962 Corojo, which is going to have a Corojo wrapper. And there is a La Aurora 1987 Connecticut, which is going to have a Connecticut shade wrapper. Significance of the years is that 1962 is the year La Aurora started working with Corojo, and 1987 is the year they started working with Connecticut shade.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Any specific information about the blends or the Vitolas, Will?
Yep, we have all that. So the 62 Corojo is going to have a Dominican Corojo wrapper, Ecuadorian binder, and a combination of Dominican and Nicaraguan filler. The Connecticut is a different blend. It's going to have a Connecticut shade wrapper, not disclosed from where it is, other than it could, not the country version is not disclosed. Dominican binder and Dominican and Nicaraguan filler. The four sizes are identical for the two lines. So there's a Robusto, which is a 5 by 50, a Churchill, which is a 7 by 50, a Toro, which is a 5.5 by 54, and a Grand Toro 6 by 58. The best part, they'll be in 20 count boxes, but the best part again, very, very good value price cigar, $5.50 to $6 for those sizes.
Nice.
Can't beat that. Yeah. So coming out a lot.
I like that. What was that? A 6 by 58?
A 6 by 58.
If you're gonna go big ring gauge, that's the size that's the sweet spot for me.
We've talked about that. That little bit of just kind of knocking off that couple of inches off or centimeters off the ring actually really helps that.
Drew Estate has Drew Estate Lounge Year of the Rat cigar that they're releasing this year. Is that correct, Will?
Yep. In fact, I was visiting Drew Estate, and we will be talking about this cigar in an upcoming Stogie Geeks. So I actually was in their warehouse, and so what they did is the Drew Estate has signed a partnership agreement with an arena called the BB&T Center in Sunrise, Florida, which is outside of Fort Lauderdale in Miami, and that's the home of the NHL's Florida Panthers. And Drew Estate is going to have a cigar lounge in the hockey arena, which is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
And as a special kind of thing that's going to be available at that lounge, which is only going to be open during hockey games, by the way. It's not a year-round thing. They're going to be selling a new Liga Privada Unico Series Year of the Rat. It's a 5.5 by 46 Corona Gorda featuring a Connecticut broadleaf wrapper, Brazilian binder, and Nicaraguan and Honduran filler. So it's the first new Liga that we've seen in about 3 years. Liga's been kind of quiet. I mean, they've re-released Ratzillas and things like that, but this is a new blend that they've added to the series.
Excellent.
The rat is important for a few reasons. Year of the Rat was in Chinese Zodiac 1996. It became kind of a symbol of the Florida Panthers. They used to throw rats on the ice. And 1996 is also the year Drew Estate was founded. So a lot of connections with the two.
General Cigar is releasing Hoyo. Is it the new Hoyo? Yeah, it's the new Hoyo.
It's the new Hoyo, yep. And we talked about this on episode 181 already. You've actually
reviewed it, yeah.
You actually reviewed it already. But this is a major release by General, and you may have seen some of the promos on it on Stogie Geeks. But last year they came out, the Hoyo brand came out with a cigar called the Edición de Cumpleaños 150, which is a birthday cigar for the 150th anniversary of Hoyo de Monterrey. They used an Esteli shade-grown wrapper on that thing. I smoked that cigar. It was a limited cigar. It was very good. They decided to take that wrapper, put a little more age on it, and also take some of the banding and packaging, which is more contemporary, and just launch a new blend using that wrapper called Hoyo, which is going to be an ongoing release on that. It features a Esteli Habano shade wrapper, Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and a combination of Pennsylvania Ligero, Nicaraguan Esteli, and Nicaraguan Ometepe. 4 sizes: 4.5 by 50 Rothschild, 5 by 54 Robusto, 6 by 50 Toro, 6 by 60 Gigante. Price points start at $549 to $699. So again, a good value price cigar. And you had some interesting, you had some positive things to say about that.
I rated it a 5, and I thought it had really awesome aging potential. There was some great kind of chocolatey cocoa notes going on in there, some very subtle sweetness. I just thought it could use a little more time, but I think it has great potential to age into a much higher rated cigar than that.
Yeah, no, and I would agree with you from my initial experience with the cigar too. I think you could see the potentials there. There's some really nice sweet notes in there, and I think it's going to be something. It's going to be a nice cigar for General.
Excellent. That concludes the Stogie Geeks news for this week. Make sure you go to stogiegeeks.com to find an archive of all of our shows, and visit cigar-coop.com to find all the latest news and reviews. Thanks everyone for watching.